What's up, guys? It's Jake here with For the Love of Tools. If you haven't done so already, if you could like this video, if you could comment on this video, let me know how I did and future videos you would like to see, and if you could subscribe to my channel, and then don't forget to hit that bell so you can see any future videos that I post. So today I had a subscriber. On my last video I did a small Matco tool haul on the stuff I bought off of him, and he wanted to see kind of a updated review on what I thought about this Matco stubby impact. So I was messing around with it today, just kind of seeing what I could take off with it and everything like that. So I was taking off some 1 5/16 truck tires, lug nuts. I was just seeing if this could do it. I mean, I didn't expect it to. To my surprise, I mean, after about 5 minutes of straight impacting without stopping, it was able to take off the tires. I would not use this for that. That's, it's a lot of stress on the gun to use it that long continuously, but it did take it off. I did think I broke it the first minute I was using it. I'll explain that. So, back here you have the switching mechanism, which is the same on most Matco impacts. What I noticed is with continuous hammering, these buttons, they start to shift just a little bit, and if they're not all the way in, the air doesn't get there all the way, and the gun just it slows down and it doesn't impact as much. I mean, I thought maybe that was a fluke. I thought maybe I hit it with my hand. So when I went to go use it again, I paid close attention to make sure it wasn't actually me hitting it with my hand, and it is in fact rattling the gun hard enough to have these buttons just slightly move. I don't particularly like that. I don't want to have to pay attention to the buttons being all the way in for forward or reverse. I mean, because sometimes you're reaching up in a spot where you can't really see very well, or the impact was hard to get in there. And I mean, if those buttons move, now I have to take it back out and then make sure the buttons are where they're supposed to be. So that is one thing I did dislike about this impact. Again, I've had it for a couple days now. I haven't used it a whole lot, but I mean, I think anything below 1 1/4 for head size, this should do pretty well on it. I mean, it is putting out 700 foot-pounds of torque at 10,000 RPMs. I mean, it's pretty good. My Matco dealer, when I got it, he said, make sure to oil it before you use it, and then it has a grease fitting on the front. He said make sure to throw some grease in there. I mean, I threw a squirt of grease in there, and I mean, this thing was throwing out grease the whole time I was using it. So I mean, he said there was some in there, maybe there was not. I mean, it was probably full of grease, and I just added more in there, and it exploded out the sides. But I mean, other than that, I mean, this thing feels good in the hand. It doesn't vibrate your arm a whole lot. I mean, for the most part, for a stubby impact, this is going to do me good in the future. I mean, it's not going to be something I'm going to go to every single day. I have my electric guns for that. But I mean, so now I have 2 stubby impacts. I have my Cornwell, which I thought I could pull out and kind of do a side-by-side comparison. So this is the Cornwell. I mean, lengthwise, it's slightly stubbier. This Matco is coming in at 4 inches, and then the Cornwell is coming in at 3, and that's 4 inches to this point, not to the end of the anvil, but to here, because with the socket on, the length is going to vary every time. But I mean, 700 foot-pounds of torque. This one's putting out 500. So the extra situations where you're in extra tight spaces, if you got to make this work, you'll figure out a way to make it work. But if you have a little bit more room, this one's going to put out more foot-pounds of torque. So part number on the Matco is MT2765, and then if you're interested in the Cornwell, the number is CAT5150. So that's just my thoughts on the Matco. So next order, my snap-on bike came by today, and he had, so this is Snap-on's newest electric ratchet. This is the Brute. So this is a CTR 768 Their before version was CTR 767. So with the Brute, you lose substantially a lot of speed. But to me, that's never really mattered. Speed has never mattered too much, just because no matter if this thing's even turning at 50 RPMs, it's still turning faster than I can turn a hand ratchet. So speed has never really bugged me. I was looking for more torque, and I mean, before, you know, Snap-on, Matco, Mac, Milwaukee, anyone that was making electric ratchets in the 3/8 version, they were all pretty similar with foot-pounds. They were all somewhere in the realm of 35 to 45 foot-pounds. Milwaukee had the best stats, basically at, you know, 40, 45 for advertised. Snap-on was right there. Matco was right there. Yeah, but then Snap-on redesigned things, and they came out with the Brute. So it's the same head. The length is a slightly tiny bit longer. I mean, maybe a quarter of an inch, nothing you know write home about. But what they did right here, they put in gear reduction. So it makes it slower, but it does put out more. This is advertised at, you know, 70, 75 foot-pounds of torque. I haven't got to play around with it yet because I just got it today. What I did is I traded in my Snap-on 3/8 ratchet for, you know, money off this. He gave me $150 for my old one, which wasn't too bad. But, you know, he gave me $150 off, and, you know, I kept my batteries and my charger and everything like that. I mean, I will play around with this in the future for sure, because I love electric ratchets, and, you know, we'll see if this actual 70 to 80 foot-pounds of torque is actually going to do me any good. I mean, I assume it will, but, you know, if it doesn't actually do that, you know, I just paid more money for a slower ratchet that works just as good as my Milwaukee one does. But we will find out in the future to see if this is actually going to be worth it. In the future, coming up Monday or Tuesday, I am going to be doing a really cool video for you guys. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I mean, it is something that, I mean, I've never seen anyone on YouTube do it before or have it done before. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what you guys have to think about it when I release it. But so that's coming up in the future. I would also like to do in the future, I would like to do future giveaways. You know, once I get to like 100 subscribers, I'd like to do a tool giveaway, and then 200 subscribers, I'd like to do another tool giveaway. I mean, these are all things I have planned in the future, because, I mean, I like sharing my thoughts with you guys, and I want to get my, you know, opinions out to more people. So, I mean, if you guys could help me out and, you know, share my videos and like my videos so I can get more people to follow me, that'd be great. My girlfriend likes the idea of me doing this, and she wants to help me out and actually edit my videos. So that'll be interesting. You know, I'm going off a little bit off topic here, but yeah, I want to let you know my thoughts on the Matco stubby impact, and I want to let you see the new 3/8 long head Snap-on Brute. Again, if you guys have any questions on anything I've talked about today or anything you want to see in the future, let me know. It's almost Friday. I don't know if it's the same with you guys, but my company, within the last 3 days, work has actually started to pick back up, you know, with this whole COVID-19 thing going on. So we're actually becoming more busy, which is, you know, nice, because my hours will stop getting cut back. Hopefully it's the same with you guys, but, you know, if you all stay safe out there, you know, this thing's going to end eventually. We all just have to, you know, hope for the best for when it's going to end, and hope we don't end up in a fucking depression with everything that's going on right now. But I'll post my new video as soon as I get it. I'll post it, and I'll, you know, you guys can see it and you'll just be like, what the fuck. But yeah, so that's coming up. Be looking out for it. All right, guys. Yeah, end of the day, I'm going home.